everybody. Thank you for joining me at Lori Houston Art. I hope everyone is having a great Saturday. I had a very lovely artist, Marcella Ruth Art. She gave me a shout out a couple weeks ago. She was doing some straw blown flowers and stated that it inspired her, and I'm going to say ditto back to Marcella. This piece is actually after a technique where she flicks the paint to make the stem. So you have also inspired me, and I'm going to use your technique, and I'm going to try to use it with the way that I create my flower pops. So we will see. So I am using almost a Dutch pour consistency. You can see it still mounds a little bit, but it is thin. I have this beautiful blue, and it is a Mondo Llama paint. You know, the name of this one is wore off, but it's one of their light blue colors. Let's see if it says, does not say. So this pretty light blue is what we're going to use on top. Then I have a little bit of white, and that one is a Mondo Llama. This is about the same consistency. And underneath the white, I am going to use, and the white was the Snow Flurry, and it's the Mondo Llama. And on the bottom, I'm going to go with this green. It's a Mondo Llama paint, and I didn't save the bottle. You can see it's almost Dutch pour consistency. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lay the paints on top of the canvas. I'm going to slide this back just a bit here. And we're going to start, I don't want full coverage. So I'm going to do a little bit of blue here. I do want full coverage, I'm sorry. I don't want a lot of paint on the canvas. And some white. And some green down here. Okay. And then maybe a little blue in. Okay, and we're going to spread this around, and I have not experimented or tried doing this. I just, saw her when she gave me a shout out. YouTube lets you know, and I just thought it would be fun to try. So I'm just gonna spread it as best as I can, and then I'll torch it. We did a glob, and it was more fluid paint. That's not gonna work. I can tell you that right now. Let's take that off. Okay, let's cover it back up. Like I said, I did not practice this. I probably should have, huh? All right. So we need fluid paints. That one's not gonna work. So what can we use? I've got a lot of fluid paints. I'm over here looking, sorry. And so we could do, let's do turquoise. I've got a little bit of turquoise left. Let's just see how this goes. I'm gonna put just some squirts of turquoise. I said I am. That one's empty. I've got some high flow, a little high flow turquoise. All right, then I'm gonna I am using some Purely Pigments, and we're going to use the Golden Nickel. This is a Color Art product. It's one of their new ones. Okay, I'm gonna put some of that, go through, drop this. Here in the corner. Okay. Straight out of the bottle. Interesting, huh? All right. Then I think I'm just trying to get some variation in this. This is going to be the stems. I'm just going to put a tad of Prussian blue, not a lot. I have a little bit of the Peacock, Perfectly Peacock primary. I want to say primary elements because that's what I use. This is purely pigments. Beautiful color. Okay. Now I need to get a little bit more of a binder, and I have this light green. I'm hoping it doesn't clash. So I've got some Blick gold green, and we're going to just put a little of that. Okay, a little more there and here. All right, maybe there. Okay, now I'm going to take a kind of a popsicle stick, and we're going to fling it. Okay, just leave it. Okay, just better. That's a better one. Good. Okay. Okay. I need fling practice. Is in my way. Maybe there we go. All right, then top of that, I'm going to take one of my wedges, and I'm going to kind of draw the lines. I'm going to make the flowers, but I just want to add some of these lines. Okay, wiping it off as I go. Let's do this one. Okay, and this, we're going to come down like that. Very abstract. Bringing them together. Okay, this is just making the stems. Let's see. Just kind of creating, and then we're going to add some flowers here in a minute. I'd like to bring this up too, right here. Okay. Okay, I think do a little one here and here, here, and here. Beautiful. All right, I think now we got to tip it down, tip it a little bit, just a little. We got some bare edges, which we will fix. Okay, tip it up. Okay, so I am going through with that catalyst wedge, and I am just going through, dragging it through the paint at the bottom and creating some really cool leaves. Some of the paint that I've flung made their own buds for these flowers, which I was thrilled with. And I'm just going through and trying to get the background before I add those flowers. Next, we're going to add something to the bottom and see if we can create a great background. Okay, now I decide to take a straw and kind of blow some of that leftover paint at the bottom, make it more of a kind of wispy grass type area, and I'm actually loving it. This is one of the paintings that while you're doing it, you're like, ooh, do I like this? And then when it's finished, I was just, oh my gosh, I was so happy with the results, and I cannot wait to do another one. I want to thank again the lovely person that bought this painting before I got the video out. As promised, I'm here doing the video. I'm trying to get it out as soon as possible for you. I hope you're enjoying this painting as much as I am. I love the end results, and I called it Spring Fling because it's spring, and I am flinging the paint and using that catalyst wedge. So you saw I put a little golden fluid right out of the bottle and blew it with a straw, and I'm using that catalyst wedge to kind of shape my petals and still messing with the grass, giving it some depth or whatever we want to call it, vines. It's just beautiful to be able to create something like this, that it's really a visual. You step back, that's what I'm doing right now, and you're trying to do a visual on where do you want to flower. And I'm using high flow regular fluid paint and some of the pigments to create these flowers. You will see where they create just different shapes and different the way the paint reacts without adding anything to the paint itself. There's no medium, no anything, obviously. It's out of the bottle, but I just go through and create all these flowers. And again, I can't wait to share the end result. So sit back. I'm going to go through and do these flowers, and I cannot wait to see you at the end. I'll see you there. So this type of painting, you're doing a lot of fiddle-faddling. I'm, trying to get some of these flowers to hold, and I love the shape. They just look like spring flowers in a field. Oh my goodness, I am just thrilled. I want to do the same painting in the same colors. I know that sounds crazy, but I will do some more. I will figure out, I'm just kind of reshaping these flowers. I'm going to speed through. We're just about done. All I'm doing is stepping back right now, taking a visual, adding, whatever I see needs a little bit of depth, and going through. And it's really just a feeling and what you see yourself. So this one truly is visual. It's not like my other flower pops where I do not know what I'm going to get at the end because of the paint reactions. This one really you have a little bit more control of the look and feel for, what you're trying to create, which is so much fun. I love this painting. Okay, here we go. Look at these final results. I am going to put some varnish on this, make it nice and bright. And a thank you so much to the wonderful person that bought this painting and just was in love with it. Don't forget, I use Purely Pigments to create this. Use my coupon code, Lori Houston Art 1123 at the Color Art website. Spring Fling. I hope you enjoyed this Flower Pop Fling painting. Stay tuned because I will be doing more. Take care. Till next time.